Hey Quinnipiac alumni and supporters, my name is Mark Spillane. I work with QU Development and Alumni Affairs, and I'm a proud 2015 Quinnipiac alumnus. We want to bring you as much information as we can as we look towards our goals of the future to help make your philanthropy easier and more impactful. This is the first installment of an educational video series that shows the role that the annual giving team plays and how your philanthropy can make a difference. Who better to start this series than our president, Dr. Marie Hardin. Dr. Marie Hardin, the 10th president here at Quinnipiac. First of all, thank you so much for taking time from your very busy schedule to chat with us.
Happy to.
I'm a 2015 alumnus, so this is a real pleasure for me to be able to chat with you and share some of the vibrant energy that you've brought here to campus in your first few months. Bring it to some of our alumni base who aren't so lucky to be here all the time, right, to hear from you. So let's start with this. Why Quinnipiac? What brought you here?
Why Quinnipiac?
Yeah, why'd you come here?
You're asking me here.
This would be the place
You're
to ask.
asking me on this amazing quad.
Yep.
We've been surrounded by students crisscrossing this quad. We have Sleeping Giant behind you. Why Quinnipiac? I think the answer is obvious. This is a beautiful university. It is a university that has a kind of energy that I think is unique and powerful. It is in a great setting, and its trajectory is incredible.
You mentioned the trajectory, and I think we've aptly named our campaign For the Ambitious because of that trajectory where we've seen so much growth in recent times. The last few decades specifically, anybody that's been here or knows anything about Quinnipiac knows that. What are you looking forward to building on the most during your time as president?
I'm looking forward to building on three things.
Okay.
An incredibly powerful community that is both, you use the word ambitious. It is ambitious, it is also innovative. And right now, as we think about the future of higher education, and we think about workforce needs, and we think about the needs of citizens in society, the idea that I get to build on a powerful community that is ambitious and that is ready to innovate and has that ethos, that's what I'm most excited about.
Well, we can tell based upon everything that I see you doing, interacting with students and us faculty and staff, the energy is clear. So let's take a seat over here so we can get a good view of the quad that you were talking about.
Okay.
Continue our discussion. And let's talk about when you think about your office, the Office of the President, and how it interacts with us in Development and Alumni Affairs. For somebody who maybe is on the outside and doesn't understand that relationship, how would you describe it?
We work very closely with Development and Alumni Affairs. Development and Alumni Affairs is critical to the success of any president and critical to the success of any university. So it's about marrying the vision of the institution with the resources the institution needs to ensure the success of its students. That's why the work of development and alumni relations is so incredibly important to me.
What would your message be to an alumnus who is maybe on the fence about giving back philanthropically or getting involved at Quinnipiac?
My message would be, give it a try, because I know you're going to feel the great feelings of the joy of investing in an institution that you love and in students who are ultimately going to help make the world a better place. So give it a try, because I know you're going to find that it's well worth your investment.
Certainly there are all sorts of ways that people can support the university through their philanthropy, right? But what is the importance of the Quinnipiac Fund and unrestricted giving specifically, and why is that something that we're so, I guess, keen on trying to make an emphasis or a focus for our department?
So people may not even understand what the term unrestricted giving means. So I want to make sure that we all understand what that means. What that is it provides funds for the university to use to meet the needs of the moment, which are very, very important. It allows us the flexibility we need. For instance, if we see students in need, or if we have a program that needs extra support, or we want to launch a really exciting initiative, unrestricted funds allow us to be innovative in the moment, which is really important.
Yeah, that flexibility is key. And some of the ways that people can support the Quinnipiac Fund would be through recurring giving. Maybe another term that isn't something that the definition pops to mind for people outside of development. Why is recurring giving so important for supporting the unrestricted type of giving, and specifically the Quinnipiac Fund?
Yes, recurring giving is really important because it allows us to plan. It allows us to invest in a sustainable way. So I'm a big fan of recurring giving. I think it's incredibly important, and I really hope folks will consider that.
I hope they will too, and I think with your messaging, they probably will be more open to that, right? So let's finish rather with a few fun ones here. What is your favorite place on campus so far? You may have already given me the answer.
I love the quad that I'm looking at, and I can see this quad from my window in the president's office. So I love to look out on the quad and see the students and see the activities out here on the quad.
All right, off campus, favorite place you've eaten so far, and what's still on the bucket list?
I would say my favorite place is, I'm gonna take a stand here on a very important question for the community, and that is modern pizza. I love the connections to Quinnipiac, and it's great pizza.
It is great pizza.
In terms of other places I want to try, I'm excited about Ashley's Ice Cream, another alumni-owned institution here in Hampton. And to be quite honest with you, there are lots of restaurants where there are connections to Quinnipiac, and I want to try every one of them.
Well, I think that you eventually will get to all of them, but it's going to be a while because you mentioned there are a lot of them. So you're off to a good start with modern, though, that's for sure. What do you like to do in your free time when you're not wearing your presidential hat, assuming that there are times when you're not wearing your presidential hat?
I love to hike. So Sleeping Giant is a joy for me to hike. I love to go running, and there's so many great road races in Connecticut that I want to try. And I love just exploring this great state. There's so many townships and the shoreline, and it's just a wonderful place.
It is, and I feel like Connecticut doesn't always have that reputation outside of the Northeast. So when you get here, it's a really a pleasant surprise usually to really find that out. Last thing for you, what else would you like to add for our alumni and supporters who might be watching? Anything?
I want to tell our alumni and supporters how much I treasure them, how important they are to this institution. Great universities they move to the next level through philanthropy. They move to the next level through alumni engagement and support. So that's my message. I cherish every alum, every supporter. And I hope to meet all of them.
Well, that's the plan, right? Over time.
Yes.
Dr. Hardin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You can make your recurring gift for the Quinnipiac Fund or another area of the university you feel most passionate about by clicking on the link below. And don't forget about Bobcat Weekend, October 17th and 18th. Please go to alumni.qu.edu or the link below to register. We have affinity and class reunions plus family-friendly activities planned. Come meet Dr. Hardin in person. For Bobcat Nation, Bobcat Challenge, our two-day athletics giving campaign is October 21st and 22nd. Check back here in October for more information about how you can support our D1 teams and spirit groups.